Hey guys, how's it going there? I hope you're having a great day. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the top 3 real estate content mistakes that I see. And I see these a lot, so make sure you guys stick around in the video. And I'm sure there's going to be some people that disagree with me, so make sure you smash that like button and you leave some comments down below. I always make sure that I respond back to your all's comment, and your feedback is very important to me. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into the video. Alright, so the first content mistake that I see a lot is a really big one, and I actually see this one a whole lot. So if you have a LinkedIn profile, basically I see a lot of realtors that are posting their listings and stuff to LinkedIn. Now this can be okay in certain cases if you're looking for certain type of clientele. Now you got to remember that LinkedIn is basically the Facebook for business owners. Like, there's mostly business owners that's going to be on LinkedIn. So really all you're doing is you're posting your content to a bunch of business owners and maybe some higher end clientele that you might be looking for. So in that case, if you're wanting to target business owners or higher end clients, that's totally okay, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just because everybody on LinkedIn is a business owner, this is really the place for you to get referrals, not to really post your listings and stuff like that. Even though, you can post other things that, they might find valuable or something that they might want to read, that's totally okay. But really, you're just wasting your time posting your content to LinkedIn because you're not going to find your ideal client. You're not going to find your everyday Joe that's looking to buy a house. You're going to be just, targeting business owners and higher end clients like I talked about. So that's really the first one that I see a lot. Alright, so content mistake number 2, and this is a big one, guys. And a lot of you are probably not going to agree with this one, and I totally understand, but just hear me out for a moment. So mostly on Facebook, I see this a lot. I see it on LinkedIn and other platforms as well, but I really see it on Facebook a lot. I see real estate agents posting political and religious content. Now, religious content, I can understand, that's fine to post sometimes, but try not to do it too much. But the political stuff is what you really, really got to avoid. I know it's hard to not post something like that because, the political tensions are higher than ever, and there's a lot of things going on in our country, and I understand why you'd want to post things like that. But the thing is you're in the business of attracting people, not pushing people away. So take, for instance, you post something about maybe the president, and obviously some people's going to agree with him and some people's not going to agree with him. They're going to support him, they're not going to support him. And if you have people in your friends list that don't support him, even if you don't agree with them, you still want them as a client. You can make some money off them, close a deal with them. But if you're posting content about the president, and they don't like the president, that's going to push them away and they're going to unfriend you, and you just lost a potential client. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind before you go and post something like that. Like, is this going to upset anybody in my friends list? Is it going to turn them away? You're in the business of attracting people to you, not, pushing people away. And if you want to surround yourself around a bunch of people that, agree with your views, go and make another Facebook profile or something and post it there. Don't post it to where you're posting your business stuff at, because that's just really the wrong place to do it, and it's not very professional. So that's a really big one that I wanted to drive home, and I really want you guys to think about that before you go post anything political or religious. So the third content mistake that I see a lot of real estate agents making is they'll constantly post their listings or something under contract, and that's strictly all the content they really post. They never post anything of value. Now, the next video that I post is probably going to be a video on what type of content you should be posting and what is valuable content. So instead of you constantly posting stuff like that, try to get creative and post something that's going to give somebody tips on buying or selling a home. And that type of stuff is going to resonate a lot better with your type of clientele than just constantly posting those listing posts. And that's coming off as sometimes as a salesman mentality. You're coming off kind of like a used car salesman, like, hey, buy from me, just look at this house. You're not giving them anything. When you give your ideal client something that they can feed off of, they might not want to buy a house or sell a house right now, but they might want to in the future. And because you give them valuable information, they're going to remember you, and you're probably going to be their go-to when they make that decision, because they know you're helpful and you actually want to help them. So think about that and get creative with your content. Don't just be stale and post the same things over and over and over. And like I said, we're going to post a video, probably the next one, and I'll cover some things that help you guys with your content. So that's really going to do it for today's video. I really appreciate you tuning in to the end. Make sure you don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment down below. And also share this so other people involved with real estate that you work with can see this, and it'll help them as well. Because that's my main goal. I'm here to help people involved with real estate. So that'll do it for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.